Guesty, outside Villa Park, 2-0 win in the League Cup. AJT, Andrew, how do you feel about the win tonight?
Well, I've got a smile on my face, mate. You know what I mean? It's all happy days, you know what I mean? But the win overall, really happy, 2-0. You know, we can't complain. Boys put in a shift, especially the second half. But listen, I mean, we go home, we're happy. Hopefully we don't get one of the big teams in the next round, because this cup runs seems to be alright to us now, you know what I mean? We come here a week later, get the win, it's happy days.
A lot of changes, a lot of young legs coming in.
Yeah, but I mean the young legs, should I say? You know, I mean, they showed to why they should be in the team. You know, we saw the likes of Tavernier, he played really well. Wing, Roberts, you know, what I mean, obviously them three just on their own were absolutely fantastic tonight. I thought, you know, Roberts was giving us a burst of life on the right. Obviously as right back. Tavernier was just fantastic. The ball he played in for Bamford was unreal. So overall, I mean, I thought the youngsters that came in really showed to why they should be in the team more often.
How did you feel in the first half? Did you feel like I did we're going to be in for a long night, because it was a bit of a stalemate?
It's one of them, wasn't it? I mean, as soon as you hear their roar as their goal got disallowed, you know, obviously that goes in, I think it changes the game. Following that, if Bamford scores his header, that changes the game. So at half time, yeah, I mean, you know what I mean, it was one of them for me. I was thinking, you know, it could be a long night. This, you know, I mean, we're miles away from home, you know, and anything could happen in the second half. And it's just good that we got that goal, because if we didn't, I say it could have been a long. I mean, it could have been a long night for us. But you know, we pull through, and that's all that matters.
Like you say, in the first half, we always seem to just want that extra touch in the midfield, which altered our progress going forward.
Yeah, kind of slowed down the attacks, didn't it? You know what I mean? When, you know, players were in space, but you go to someone else and you go to that player, and it was kind of one of them first halves where you was all a bit like, you know, jaded, you know. We didn't really get going first half, if I'm honest with you. Don't get me wrong, I know we had a few chances, but as you said about the passes, it was that player instead of going straight through to that player, you know what I mean? So, you know, you can see the fans were getting a bit frustrated first half, just by the way we were playing, but you know what I mean, we soon sorted it out. So I mean, Monk must have said something to them in the you know, in the break. You know what I mean, and that's exactly what changed the game. I
felt I seen a little switch with Tavernier coming inside a bit more in the first half, and he really did. Once he got on the ball, we did look a lot more threatening. Yeah,
he sort of gives us that attacking presence, didn't he, in the midfield? You know what I mean, we had Forshaw sort of mucking in, but Tavernier himself, you know, he got the ball, and it's a bit like I said on Baker on Saturday. You know what I mean, he's the sort of player that gets the ball, he excites you as a fan. In all game, he did that. You know what I mean, he was putting balls in the box, he was getting himself about well, creating space for himself, playing a clinical ball at times. And in the first half, especially, do you know what I mean? When he got on the ball, he was always trying to look for the striker. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't trying to look back. He wasn't trying to look out wide. He was trying to go forward as fast as he could. So yeah, Tavernier for me, you know. But he played really well tonight. But he's someone for the future. You know what I mean? Put him in the first team bench if you like, because for me, he deserves a chance. I mean, we see him against Scunthorpe. He was outstanding that night. He's done it again tonight. I mean, how many times has the guy got to do it in order to be shown, you know, to Gary Monk? You know, he's so young, and it's only, you know what I mean, once he hits his peak, I mean, imagine how good that guy would be. I mean, be like watching Ronaldinho in a Boro shirt, you know what I mean? That guy for me is special. Tavernier. I mean, fans see it all the time, you know, when we see a special player, you know what I mean, you can see one. You know, I see Messi in a Boro shirt in him, I really do, because that guy, he's going to be special, really special.
Dimmy diehards will be happy to see Dimmy back between the sticks.
Yeah, I mean, the Greek god, as they call him, did well, didn't he? Do you know what I mean? I mean, everyone will be in his restaurant tomorrow for free, hopefully. Do you know what I mean? Because he'll be that happy, won't he? Give his gloves away. Hopefully he hasn't got smelly fingers, you know what I mean? Because obviously people will be able to smell his smelly hands, but do you know what I mean? Dimmy played well. He kept us a clean sheet. Saved shots when you need to save them, especially in the first half. You know, they had a few decent chances. Second half as well. Dimmy goes home happy, so do we.
Second half, we came out. We did want to win. Aston Villa just seemed to sit back. Maybe that was because we were more on the front foot.
Yeah, or is that the fact that Boro just battered them? Do you know what I mean? We are a world-class team. People don't see this, but I mean, after tonight, I'm sure they will. Someone come up to me actually and told me that Boro could win the cup and the league. So it isn't just Boro fans that are seeing how good we are. Do you know what I mean? Listen, Boro for the cup is, I mean, it's certainly out there, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Still in it. But no, I mean, Aston Villa, did they sit back? Did they not? Who knows? But I mean, first half they had a bit of momentum, so did we. And I think, you know, straight from that penalty, as soon as they went a man down, 10 men. I mean, I think we just took the advantage, and like I say, Aston Villa, did they lay it down? I don't think so. I think Boro put them down.
I felt with their two centre halves, they didn't have no pace at the back. And once Patrick got away from them, you know, the penalty.
Yeah, the penalty, I think that was, you know, pivotal to the whole game in a way. You know, the red card, the penalty, but I think even if he didn't take him down, Bamford would have done something with the ball. Obviously in that circumstance, but. I mean, you see the first half, you know, Sambo was holding his own against Bamford and Fletcher. But second half, he seemed to lose his pace a bit, and then Bamford just sort of got in and did what he needed to do. And yeah, I mean, in a way, Bamford won the game 2-0.
And Tavernier's ball into the box for Bamford for the second goal.
Special. That's all I've got to say about special. I mean, you see the ball come over the header from Bamford. It was a special ball, and I'll tell you now, I was saying it wrong now. Tavernier is a special player. I mean, at such a young age, you know what I mean, when he's got the touch he's got, especially when you put a ball in the box that he can, you know what I mean, you just know he's going to be a special player. And hopefully Boro can keep holding him and keep developing him to be something special.
Patrick's header, powerful, strong.
Class is how I'll finish that off. Powerful, strong, class. Patrick Bamford was class tonight. You know what I mean? And I love Patrick Bamford. When he signed for Boro, I was buzzing. I nearly hugged my TV when I seen that he signed for us again. Patrick Bamford is he's a special player. That's the thing. And when he gets his chance, you know, he shows it. That's for me personally. When he gets his chance, he can show what he can do. First half, you know what I mean, he was getting them spaces. Second half, you give him the ball, you give him a yard, and I'm afraid the defence is falling to pieces because the guy's got pace. You can surely finish with his head. First half, he came close, but the header hit the bar. Bamford, different gravy tonight, it really was. Did
you feel that chance towards the end was over the line?
Do you know, I couldn't really see it, but I jumps up and I wasn't hugging no one near me because no one was around me, practically hugging the chair in front of me, and then I realised it isn't a goal. Yeah, I mean, was it over the line, was it not? I mean, who cares? I mean, we won the game 2-0, didn't we?
It'd have been a nice way for the kid to finish the Tavernier.
Yeah.
Or Tavernier.
Tavernier. Yeah, I mean, listen, he played really well. Bamford obviously would have been nice for him to get his hat-trick. But I'm sure he'll make up for that in other games, especially against Sunderland. Let's try to get a hat-trick against them.
And who would you like in the next round, Ness?
You know what, let's just go for a big team. Chelsea away, why not?
Yeah, Chelsea away seems favourite. AJT, brilliant interview again, mate.